Welcome everybody to the 2006 World Straight Pool Championships. My name is Randy Goldwater. I'm joined here with New York pro and straight pool aficionado Danny Baruti.
Hello. Hello.
What do we have here in front of us today?
I don't know. First place, I'd like to clarify. Is aficionado a good thing or a bad thing?
A very good thing.
Okay, well then,
yes,
here I am, aficionado.
Expert.
Okay.
It looks like here we have one of the round robin matches of Thorston Hohmann, great German player, playing American John Schmidt. What's unique about this match is out of the 64 invited players, I believe there's only 3 players in the tournament with runs of over 400 balls in their career. John Schmidt has 400 even. His nickname is Mr. 400. And Thorston Hohmann has got a high run of 404.
Oh, these are two powerhouses, no doubt about it. It's going to be a pleasure to watch this game. This is an exciting game to watch. As are most of the games. You'll find great players in most of these games. As you can look around from the camera, you got Mike Zuglin back there, and just a slew of talent. Alan Hopkins I see in the background, just one great player after another, and we're going to get to see 2 of them right now.
That's right. I see Oliver Ortman back there. Yeah, some great talent.
And just for the hell of it, getting back to the game, that was a pretty good break shot by John Smith.
That was. Well, Thorston's eyeing up his first trip to the table. So intense. Every shot is routine. It's all the same. Looks like he's got a shot on that 12 ball.
That was no easy shot.
No, it was not.
Fine bit of pocketing there, and
I don't know what he's got now.
Nada.
He chose not to go into the rack there. He hit that ball with a little draw, came off the side rail.
I think he was a little high up for the hit on the rack. He was looking to get position on that 5 ball.
Unless he sees something in the rack that he didn't want to disturb. Both of these 2 players are considered favorites in this event. Wouldn't be out of line to expect perhaps a Hohmann-Schmidt finals.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised at all. There's just too much talent on this one table. This is a great game. This is going to be a great game. I don't want to be jinxing anything, but this should be really a quality pool here.
Thorston might have to play a safety here and come up off the short rail and leave the cue ball down at the other end.
I see the kernel of a dead shot, that 11 ball, kissing off the 7 and the 14. He's probably eyeballing it right now.
He's going to play safe here.
Nice safe.
Uh-oh. I think he let the cat out of the bag there. John may have a shot on that 1.
That 5 ball might be dead too. If he can make that 1, he might be able to maneuver a shot into a shot for the 5.
Yeah, it might be able to be thrown from that side, obviously. From the top of the rack, it didn't go. Thorston would have seen that. That's what John's looking at now.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be careful not to foul here.
John's just a terrific shot maker. You know, he just got all sorts of mad talent.
That's right.
As does Thorston, and he's starting.
Yeah, loosened up a couple of balls there. He's got a shot on that 7. He'll come back up maybe and play into the 14. He's got a couple of insurance balls down on the bottom. Looking for the bridge. What do you do here, Danny?
I haven't seen the table too clearly. It looks like your idea going into the rack was pretty good.
He's got that 13.
He might
insurance.
maneuver around for the 10, though. That's pretty big also.
There you go. Just gets there.
I probably said it too loud. He probably heard it.
And this is a tough cut shot.
Yeah. It's not that bad. He's close. He can handle this. He's not too happy there.
No, I don't know if he left himself underneath there.
Can you tell Randy if he has a shot? Did you see anything?
No, he can't see the 4 off the side. That 8 ball might go up in the top left corner here, combination.
The 8?
Or is it the 6?
Oh, that's a hairy shot.
Sure.
I think he'll take a scratch before he does something like that. That's a little ambitious.
Especially against Thorston.
Yeah.
The 5 or the 14 might come back down in this corner for a carom. I don't know how he can get to it, but he's got to be careful not to leave it there.
Well, he might take a scratch. He might just push up against the ball here. He might wind up taking 3 fouls, not to give
Thorston an open table.
Yeah, definitely an option. He's got a little. If he's got anything of that 4, he's going to shoot it.
He does. He's got no pocket for
He might play it off the 15.
The 11, I believe that is.
Is that the 11?
Yeah.
Okay, he might play it off.
That's
there.
right. I think you're right.
Oh,
Yep, missed it.
tough shot.
Yep.
And he left nothing.
Might have that 9. I think Thorston has that 9. He could probably handle it.
He may not have it in the side.
No.
They have a very tough shot here, even for Thorston. That last sound you heard was me sipping some tea. I'll try and do that more quietly in the future. Probably sounded like an earthquake out there.
What's Thorston looking at? He's looking at the 8-14.
He might have a kick off the long rail. I don't think he has a shot. I don't think he has a sight at this 9 ball.
You draw off the 9 ball back in. No. You can shoot that 9 in the corner.
I don't think so. He wouldn't be looking at these shots like that if he had a shot at the 9. He'd just be concentrating on shooting it at this point. I think he's stuck.
Yeah. Doesn't even have a good safety. Come off.
He's stuck. He might be able to spin this in. That's what he's going to try and do. Trouble is, he's up against the balls, and it's going to be tough to get a clean hit. This is what I like to see, really, championship level players
How they
stuck.
think and how they get out of it if they can get out of it.
How do you like being on that skewer there? How do you like it? How's it feel?
I missed that shot.
See, we know what it's like to shoot that shot. They don't. They're in totally unfamiliar territory.
Well, now John's got an open table.
Oh boy, is this open.
The only problem I see maybe is the 8 ball.
8 ball, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to try to get rid of that
Well,
probably pretty quickly.
His last shot was a little weak. He should have rolled down, left an easier shot in the 11 so he can get back to the 8 a little easier. He could have played the 2 and then swung back and picked up the combination 8 into the 13.
He's going to probably address that 8 ball pretty quickly.
What I don't like about the way he just played that is
He's
that he left the 2 ball up there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't kid yourself. Each player here knows the abilities of the other player. They're probably a little tight,
Yeah.
a little conservative. He might go get that 8 ball now, play the combination. There you go.
Nice shot.
Yep. Oh, he left himself a little bit of trouble now. That ball came back up on there. He'll go get that 2 ball now, I suspect. Maybe play the 4-8. Oh no, use the 8.
4-2.
Right. Use the 8 to go into those other balls. Go into these balls nice and easy. Keep control of the cue ball. Got a little insurance with the 6. Probably hit the 5. Oh,
Very nice shot.
yes,
Very
yes.
nice.
He's got the 5 for the break ball. See if he's
Might
got
be a
another
little,
shot.
yeah, a little hard going from the 6 over to the 3 though. Could get a little.
I'll play 2 rails here. 6. Oh wait, it's a little straight.
Yeah, tough shot to get position on.
He's coming straight back.
You have to get pretty good on the 3 ball too. You have to lay right. You have to get a little straight. Looks like that ball, out of distance. It's not an easy shot to control when the object
No.
ball's on the rail.
That's right. So he's going to have to come off that rail and back again. He won't be able to kill that ball, I don't think.
If it's a little off the rail, he can. Nope, you were right again. He got it.
He hit that ball beautiful.
He hit it really nice, solid. I'm looking around the audience right now. I'm seeing a lot of, not the audience, the audience and the other tables. There's some real world-class players out there. Alan Hopkins, Oliver Ortman, and some very strong local players. Bob Madoff, out of
Chicago?
no, Bob is
Bob's
actually
at Maryland.
no, Pennsylvania.
That's right, that's right.
But he gets around. I think he's originally from Florida. I don't think Bob knows where he's from, actually.
He's a nice
Been around
guy.
so much. Owns a very nice room in Pennsylvania.
Former world champ Mike Zuglin. Larry Schwartz from Chicago in the blue shirt.
I had the honor of knocking 2 of these guys out of U.S. Opens, Ortman and Zuglin.
Played that ball nice with a little high ball.
That was a beautiful break.
Yes.
When John gets going, he's
Yeah.
devastating.
Yeah, it's like a train. Plays with a beautiful Bobby Hunter cue, another former world champ turned cue maker.
Go down, pick up the 3 ball here.
That's Jeanette Lee's daughter.
Hey, lady, you want to tell that kid to hold it down?
That's Jeanette Lee's daughter right here in the background. Cheyenne. There's Charlie Williams. Put on a great event from Dragon Promotions.
Just
right
did
behind
a
us.
wonderful job. How much energy does this kid have? He played, he promoted the tournament.
And the week before, he had the Florida Open, so he hasn't. He and his
this
staff
kid-
has not stopped in 2 weeks.
All sorts of mad talent he's got, this
Yes,
boy. The
yes.
energy, a good promoter, too. Did a
Yeah.
nice job here.
Respects the game.
Beautiful equipment he got for the game, too. These are some of the best tables I ever played on.
I agree. Gabriel's tables, they play nice to 4.5-inch pockets.
And I'm not just saying this because he's paying for my parking for doing the commentating. I'm not just saying that.
He got you to do that?
He did a real fine job.
I wasn't offered that.
Well, because you own the garage. Anybody who thinks it's easy to play and do anything else,
Yeah, I got
is,
a lot of respect for Charlie.
it's impossible.
And he did. He's
He did good, and he's not a straight pool player. This is not his.
no. He's holding his own in the round robin.
Yes, and the police have asked him to stop that because it's a family pool room over here.
Fortunately, this stage of the tournament, we're at a little disadvantage with the score. The players are keeping score on sheets of paper, so we're just kind of guessing that is not the score that you see there, the 97-01.
They're probably not even aware of the score over there until this first rack is out of the way.
This is not the first rack.
You see, I wasn't aware of it.
There you go.
You're right. I just
right, John.
completely. I was
John,
so engrossed with the way he's taking off these balls.
I think he's going to use that 1 and the 9 ball is his break ball, and
Yeah.
possibly the 2 ball is the key, and maybe the 11 the key ball.
He's
The key
gonna
ball.
probably come up for the 2 right now.
No, you're right.
Well, let's see what he does, because you can go a number of ways with this. If the 2 is far enough off the rail, he could play the 15 and the 6.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. He's
With
got to
the,
get
I'm
that.
sorry, the 11 and the 6.
He's got to get that 6. He's going to draw back. What's he doing here, Danny?
Well, he's going to just play the 6,
Slow roll
play
it
the
and-
11, leave an angle, and
Bounce it
play
back.
1 rail position.
Right.
Wow. He went further than I thought he would.
Oh, so he'll stun it over. A little stun draw. Come back up.
His way has got to be correct because it doesn't cross the target zone, so he's probably more correct than... Well, I just learned something new about playing that position. I always played it a long
for
rail.
the rail.
Yeah. And come across the target zone, which isn't correct. Now I got to give that a try. Now we're going to experiment with that.
Okay. I had some balls. We'll see you later. Anybody else want to come in here now?
Well, here it is. I just learned something new about playing position over here, watching
And you're a
John Smith.
newcomer to the game.
That's
only
right.
been around about 30 years.
Yeah.
So. It's a rare sight. Thorston Hohmann racking balls.
Yeah.
Sitting in what we call the electric chair.
Yeah. By the way, closer to 40 years I'm playing.
Oh, gee. You only look like you're about 42. So.
Yeah. I think my socks are older than that.
I see
Funny.
Johnny Archer there in the back.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent out there.
I agree.
Well, he's going to nail this break shot. That's
Yes,
the way he
he
hits
is.
him.
I come off the top rail too. A little draw. Oh,
Boom! He slid down,
Yes,
caught the
he
bottom of his...
He's shaking his head.
Yeah, he knows he beat the scratch.
Yep. That with a little force follow. You shoot the 4, then the 8. He's got to get rid of that 15 ball to open up.
The shooting lanes for the break shot.
That's correct.
Yeah, he might be able to play the 8 and the 13 and leave that 15 down as
some
an out
insurance.
ball. Yeah.
Right. Oh, he's going to shoot it now.
Wow.
There you go. He'll come back up and around.
Play for the 1 and then the other breaks. Hits the balls with a very stiff stroke, but he's very accurate.
Yes.
He's the European Junior Straight Pool Champion from Germany, Nico Venner.
Isn't it funny they just mentioned a European German player, 15-year-old Nico Venner, from Fulda, Germany, from the same place that Thorston Hohmann comes from, and they share the same coach, Michael Wall from Fulda.
Scorpion, Johnny Archer.
And this 15-year-old there, you see him across the back of the screen, is tremendous talent, consistent 100-ball runner.
This is something unheard of in American pool. This
Yep.
having a formal coach.
Yes.
So it's unheard of.
So that's a beautiful shot. Bro.
That was a tremendous shot. That was a
Tough
lot of.
cut. Open the balls up.
Not only that, he steered the ball into loose balls to
That's
create
correct.
further damage and control the cue ball.
And
It
back
was
in the center of the table. Right there.
a lot of activity on that shot.
Every ball has a pocket.
I guess the 6 ball is going to be the break. He'll play the 3 and then the 1. Maybe pick up the 2 to 13.
He's going to probably, I would suspect that he might play that 1 and bump the 2
down?
over. Yeah,
That's more than reasonable. That's
Yeah.
probably a better idea than what I was looking at.
I would suspect that that's what John's going to do there. There you go.
Yeah.
He's gonna
He
play
likes
that.
high break shots,
Yeah,
but I
he's-
don't like the. This gets tricky now. He left that a little on the high side,
That's correct.
and he's got a tough shot here.
He's such an excellent shot maker. Oh, he may even look at the 2 as a break shot in the side. I would be a little surprised to see that.
Ooh.
Well, uncharacteristic.
Well, that's the
Yes.
trouble when you hit him hard like that.
That's right.
You have a tendency to.
Well, they're not playing on buckets here. They're
No.
4.5-inch pockets.
No, not at all.
Ball rattled 2-3 times. Came right back out. Straight in shot. Well, Thorston's back up the table. He's been sitting for maybe 10-15 minutes. Taking a look. You can always tell when Thorston's in the zone. You'll notice that when he's not comfortable after his shots, he shakes his head no. As he gets more comfortable, you stop seeing that.
Good nice
something,
observation there.
yeah, just something to keep an eye on that you'll notice to see if he feels like he's in his groove or not.
Well, it's still early in his inning. There's no reason he should be in the zone yet. Hopefully he's human. It's still a little nervous as he's getting going. Well, he can play for the high break shot in the corner or try and...
He might play that in the side. I'm not quite sure.
Hard to get position for that side
That's
pocket.
right.
You got to get the right angle. Hopefully the ball won't be on the rail.
Is it straight up?
Going for the corner. John Schmidt likes these high break shots also.
Amazing. You have several hundred people in this beautiful room at the Hilton, and you can hear a pin drop.
The pool fans are pretty respectful as a lot.
And the straight pool fans in particular are enthusiasts that follow the game, have a very strong love of the game. They haven't had a World Straight Pool Championship in, I believe, 15 or 16 years. So this tournament was a long time in the coming. Again, thank you to Charlie Williams for being the impetus to hold this event.
This is a very exciting event. I was looking forward all season to playing in this. And
Yeah. Thorston's going to come off the top ball, maybe that 3 ball, the first top ball.
there he killed the cue ball with that. It's very important to do that.
But
Made
he's
sure
left
that-
himself a little bit of a problem here.
Does he have the one?
He does not, I don't believe. Oh,
Well,
maybe
you
he
don't
does.
believe he does not have the shot, or you don't believe he does have a shot?
I believed he did not, but he apparently
Or do
he
you
does.
believe that he does have a
And
shot?
I believe that he's got a shot.
Well, I'm a believer now. Who would have thunk it?
No. He's got a little bit of old school talent there. He's playing the rack from the inside out, like some of the old timers did. You play real tight position there, David.
Oh, I have to. I don't have that much shooting ability. If I want to survive, I gotta do something to compensate.
Yeah, you have a beautiful game there.
No, he should be getting into these real easy. Could break into them right now. Oh, he didn't want to hit that 10 ball.
No,
That was his safety net.
that was.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's stuck.
He may be able to slice that 8 and turn the cue ball loose a little bit. Naturally, the 5's got to be dogging him. Excuse me, is that the 5 or the 4?
That's the 5. These Aramith TV balls, they've changed the colors on us
Yeah.
for television, so sorry to the viewers if sometimes we mix them up.
Oh, not only that, but I have a lot of trouble with numbers, too. Only the first 15 in particular.
He's going to try to cut that ball in. That was inside English.
Miscued.
Yes. Not quite sure if that a cue ball contacted a ball in a rail. Not quite sure if that was a foul or not. But could be important should John get himself in trouble at some point. Clearly a miscue.
Yeah, it looked like
Well,
a
now
foul.
they've changed the score there. It's showing John Schmidt 37 and Thorsten Hohmann 8. This is a race to 100. The format they have here is round robin format. There are 8 groups of 8 players. All of the players in each group play each other. The top 4 in each group advance to a double elimination race to 150, and then to the final 16 where it is single elimination. Then I believe the semifinals and finals are races to 200.
This is a very interesting format that allowed everybody to get their licks in. The games were short, and there were a lot of them. So you can be guaranteed, even if you're the weakest player in the tournament, you can be guaranteed of getting 7 games in.
I think that weakest player
was
in the
kinda
tournament
nice.
might have been me, but although I didn't,
Well,
I didn't finish on the bottom, but I was close.
Listen, I don't want to be naming no names here, you know? I don't want to be fingering nobody here. But like I was saying, everybody got a chance to get their licks in, no
That's
matter what
correct.
their strength was.
Yeah.
And you had some players in this tournament, in this first round, that did not survive into the next round.
Right, sure.
That was Tony Robles is an astounding example of that.
That's right.
Player of that much talent that didn't get into the
I
next
believe
round.
Jose Garcia from
Another-
southern New Jersey,
Just another powerhouse.
straight pool player who I don't believe made it out of this round.
John could be playing for the 6 ball or the 12 ball. Is that the 12?
That's right.
You can play the 6 and then play the 4 and drift over.
He doesn't like the angle.
No.
Generally, you have two balls side by side. Lends itself to a key ball to the break ball.
Mm-hmm. Plus, they're both on the wrong side of the table anyway, so.
That's right for a right-hander. He'll come back about 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Oh,
Ooh. No, it looks like he might be a little straight in there.
That's a very difficult shot to
You
execute.
gotta control that draw coming back. I don't know if you can cheat that pocket and hit it with a little English, inside English, and squirt that ball over and maybe catch the bottom ball. What do you think there, Danny?
He's going to try and catch the corner ball. There's an old champion, Irving Crane, who used to play that shot. He used to just click out the corner ball. Just the last ball and set up a perfect angle on the break shot. So some of us still do that, not with as much success as Irving Crane, and being one of the greats of all time, of course. A player like Alan Hopkins would do that. Just play that 6, just look to clip the corner ball, and keep enough speed on the cue ball to keep.
I see John winding up here, trying to cheat that pocket a little bit, going in there with
a little speed.
Yeah,
You're not going to get much out of it like that. Let's see if he wants to.
Let's see what he does. Oh, you're right. What did he do?
Did he catch it?
We'll find out in a minute.
Where are we? Where's the camera?
Yeah, he
Ooh,
caught
too much
it.
angle.
He caught it, but didn't drop that ball down far enough.
Oh, he's going to go for it. He's a shooter. Yeah, come on. That's what we want to see.
This is an all or nothing shot
Oh,
here.
I love it. Yeah, this man plays pool. Beautiful shot. Beautiful. Except he
Oh.
missed. But he took a nice swing at it. He had a nice rip at it. And that's the kind of aggressive pool people like to see. Play that hard shot and hope for the best. That was a pretty tough shot.
Yeah, he didn't have to make that shot.
No, he didn't. He certainly didn't. And it looked like he hit it good.
Hit it a little too thick there.
You also have to worry about turning the cue ball loose, as you saw the way the cue ball went completely up and down the table, glanced off the rack and went up and down.
And these are two 400 ball runners, and they've haven't put together a run more than 20 balls.
Yeah.
So they're a little tight. Obviously, they know each other's games and how strong they
Yeah,
are.
you know
They
a
don't want to
che-
make any mistakes, and so it probably lends themselves to.
A little bit of nerves. A cheetah only catches one out of 10 things it goes hunting for.
There you. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Wish I was a cheetah. I wouldn't be this heavy.
Only eat every
10th meal.
every 3 days or something.
Well, it's true. You've never seen a fat cheetah, have you?
That's right. I think he'll shoot this 14 on the side.
Plenty of chubby pool players, though. I'll tell you that. This is nice. With the 5 to 2. Might be able to break with the 10 later. Get a good spread from it. Because if you play the 5 and break with the 2, you'll be hitting the 10. You might not get a good break. You might be better off clearing up the position and then trying to break with the 10.
He's gonna get rid of that 2 ball.
Nice the way he came off the rail. Something we could take for granted. He made sure he didn't come up short on that shot.
Might have to play that 2 and come back up for the 3 to get on the 10. I think that's what he's looking at. How to get in there.
It's a fine player over there, Carlos Vieira from Connecticut, who came in second in the U.S. Open to Bobby Hunter in
2000?
no 90,
92. 92.
92.
Yeah.
Terrific player, Carlos Vieira.
As a matter of fact, Carlos had the first 100 and out in the round robin. Round. Against a local New York player, Jesse Rice from Amsterdam Billiards.
Jesse was very enthusiastic about playing in this tournament. It was a nice event for him to be in. Got him some exposure to some high-level pool here.
That's right. New York was very well represented with Tony Robles and yourself, Danny.
Well, thank you.
Steve Lipsky.
Jim Gauthier. Yeah.
Who won the New York qualifier.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Thorston's got a little work to do there on the bottom. I think that 4-ball will pass, and he'll manufacture a break ball with either the 15 or the 2.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a good plan.
Please come up to the diamond drivers table, please.
All right, he's going to play the combination. It looks. Oh, wait a minute. Does that 15 go?
I can't tell from here.
Yeah. Well, it might have a. Yeah, it does go.
There you go.
All right, now he's just going to pick these last few balls apart. Very nice. You see, he looked at a cluster, and rather than saying I'm going to break into them, he looked for a shot, and then he just picked it apart like an artichoke.
And what is he going to use now for his break ball?
I would say
The 4-ball?
The 4-ball.
Yeah.
Only because you just said it.
I'll use the 8 and then roll down.
8 and then the 4.
8 and the 9.
Yeah. 8 and the 9. I couldn't really tell before if the 4 was out of the rack.
Right.
And the 9 looked good, so I didn't even consider the 4. But it makes sense the way he's doing it. You know, it was pretty clean. He didn't look like he got in trouble at all.
He got off the rail, gave himself an angle.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Very nice playing. These tables were just superb. I can't tell you how nice it was playing on these tables. They were just terrific.
About halfway there, John Schmidt, 48 to 8. Thorston shooting still.
Some other New York players: John Smith, Steve Lipsky, Zion Zvi. I would be remiss if I didn't mention them.
That's right.
And to a certain extent, Jeanette Lee.
That's correct.
Cutter Bones in New York.
Under Gene Nagy there.
Yeah.
Interesting warm-up session, 3-day session between John Smith and Zion Zvi. They had a race to 1,500 over a 3-day period where John Smith finally won that match. It was a local New York fellow who put up a $1,000 bounty to the winner of that event.
I wonder who that person was. That was Randy who paid for that bit of sadomasochism there, watching two guys grind themselves into the dust for 5 days.
Oh, well, Zion actually had his career high run of 104 balls during that match.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's going to run a lot more than that. He's a very talented kid. Beautiful break shot he just hit.
Although he got tough leave with those 4 balls on the rail there.
Well, he's got to get right on it and get that 5 out of there as soon as possible so he can work on the 14 next.
He's got to work from the bottom up.
Now, he hit that break shot about as good as you can hit it. It was a good idea, and look at the way the balls went. I mean, it's just not being lucky.
You have such control. I've watched some of these German players, Thomas Engert and Thorston and their break shots, their secondary break shots are so controlled. They hit them at the speeds where they know, or they have a good idea where the balls will open up to, where the cue ball will land, as opposed to going into the balls willy-nilly and hoping for the best. Goes after those balls.
Picking
right
them
away.
apart. Now he's got to get one more.
3 ball's going to be.
He'll get into there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll figure out a way to get in there. Once he gets in, these other loose balls on the side will be able to bail him out if he gets stuck. Like he'll play. I can see him playing a one-rail break to the 3-6 and shooting the 2 next if he gets stuck. It's pretty easy. He might even be
He'll
able
go
to play
into
the
right
9.
now. Well, he might go in over there now.
Clearing up some more balls along the side, improving his position a little. Almost missed that.
Yeah, that ball rattled around a little bit.
He's going to keep picking it apart, I think. He chose to pick it apart. Let's see how the 3 ball treats him. Doesn't even look like it goes from the booth.
I'm pretty sure he can spin this in if he had to.
Very nice. Now, will he take the 6 up the table, or will he elect to maneuver him for an easier shot? He's running out of. There's no elegant way to get back to the 6. There's no guarantee.
Well, he's got a little bit more of an angle than I think he'd like on it.
Sure.
He can always take a chance and maybe draw back on a ball. Still have a 1 for insurance. He's going to shoot the 1. He'll get over there now with the 11. Come off the bottom rail.
All right there, Randy. You called another one right there.
And come up and down. For the 2 ball. Very nice.
Depends on the angle. He might go 2 rails. He might go forward 2
I thought he
rails.
was up higher, actually. You're right. He will.
Nice shooting.
Sure does make it look easy, huh?
Yes, he does. Excuse me. That should be 48 to 22 right now. Did he just run that rack? Was it scored up?
Actually, I don't believe. There's Nick Varner just passed by. I don't believe he
great
put up
player.
his the remaining balls on the last rack before this 8. Before this. So I think he's got maybe close to 30.
Next open, we'll have beads, I hope, or scorers of some sort. That would,
It'd be more helpful, sure.
yes.
It's enough to concentrate on playing, let alone keeping the score. Sure,
Man,
that
did he
ball
hit
hard.
that? Yeah.
Yeah. With very little reward here, he's got a tough cut shot on the 13 ball. Turn the cue ball loose.
I tell you, I was very impressed with this tournament. Like, in any tournament I've ever been in, there are little things that go wrong. And for this event, the first of its kind, or the first one run by Charlie, and it was amazingly trivial, the things that did go wrong. And the things that went right were so amazingly overweighted that, overbalanced it. like the quality of the tables, and it was just a pleasure to play in this thing.
It's a tremendous field of dispersed a variety of foreign players. I think there were close to 20 different countries represented. We had Jeanette Lee, top woman player. The big surprise of the tournament thus far is Jasmine Oshon from Austria, who is just coming off her BCA Open championship and is playing with the man stroke for stroke. And he's got this tough cut shot.
Yeah, Jasmine is definitely going to make all the girls on the tour worry from now on. They're going to have to all ratchet up their game a little better.
I agree.
Which is the way it should be. What a shot.
What a shot and a tough scratch up in the corner there. As I said before he shot this, we knew that he'd have to let the cue ball loose there, let it fly. No chance to make any contact with the 14.
He might not be shooting again.
That's more than possible here. We're looking at John needing 52.
Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing
John can run 52 with his right hand.
World Straight Ball Champion from
He's a
the United
righty.
States, Nick Varner. And his opponent from France, Stefan Hohmann.
I have to pick those balls apart.
There it is.
6 next.
Yeah. I don't think he has the angle for the 6 now. He may have to go to the 7.
He's going to shoot the 10, draw back.
He's staying with the 6.
Yep. Ooh, he's got the angle.
Nice
Oh,
speed.
he's
He
gonna
caught the
shoot the-
rail, but he hit it with such a nice speed it went in anyway.
Float up into the 9 ball there.
Yeah, right into the gap. Watch the scratch in the side, Johnny. Watch the scratch.
There you
Ooh,
go.
okay. Don't muscle your way through those balls.
That's right. Left the 11 behind him for some insurance.
Yeah, this game should be over now. John's got clear field. Pick up another rack. He'll put him in a good position to get out. I don't think he's going to be worried at this point.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing.
He's just a straight shooter. A little unhappy with his pinpoint precision there.
He would have liked to have picked up the 14 on the next shot. He got straighter. Yeah, there you go. He had to do something with it.
Right.
Now he's got to go into the balls. He would have liked to have picked up the 2 next. But he's got to go the other way. And with the position, he got sloppy on that 8 ball. And little by little, this position can get away from him if he's not careful. Now there's something John does extremely well. He bulls his way through the balls. Yeah, he's got to come up with the shot.
Yeah, left himself a tough 3 ball shooting over the 9 or the long 7. Hit this with a little draw off the top rail, maybe. Right.
2 tough shots. The 9 ball players like to say, well, it's straight pool, just shoot any shot. But that doesn't work that way.
No, these guys are thinking 3, 4 balls ahead, and they look for the trouble spots right away. I'm a little surprised here. I think he would save the 4.
Well, I don't know
Shoot.
where he's coming off of the 4 for the 13. No, he has to play the 9.
Right. We probably play 9, 3, 2.
9-2.
9, 3, 2.
You like the 3 better? Okay. I thought he was going to keep the 2. Keep the 3 for the break, but you're right.
No, I figured the 4 over the 3. He's a righty. It's easier for him to get on that ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, whoa.
We'll come straight up and then play that 13 in the side. Pull it back a little bit. He may even come back 2 rails. I know he's going to come probably straight up. He doesn't want to bump that 4 ball. It looks like he's hitting with a little follow. We'll play it in the opposite side. There you go.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
That is.
That's a nice touch. Nice, Johnny. Nice shot, Johnny.
Little center ball. Come up.
Beautiful.
And he's on it.
Very well done. Neatly done.
I'm afraid you might be right. 62-35 now. John's ready to play. Thorston trying to get the rack perfect. We're playing with those Sardo racks. I think it's the 3200. Proud sponsor of the 2006 World Straight Pool Championships. Brought to you by Dragon Promotions.
The racks seem to be pretty consistent all the way across. From table to table, rack to rack. Seem to be very consistent.
And with that brand new 860 Simonis, hit those break shots, those balls spread out nice. Nice even conditions for all the players. That's 61-35. He's going to go into the 8 ball here.
No, you're not going to go lay it low.
No,
I don't think so. It's drawn.
nope, you're right.
And he played to go down the table, to hit
Yeah.
that rack and go down.
Let's get some balls to shoot.
Spin that ball right between the 8 and the 9. Come play the 2, let the spin right between the 8 and the 9. Oh, wow, what was that? Where did that come from? He knows he done stole something here.
A little bit refreshing, I think, to see the players all in their dress pants and vests, nice shirts. Makes a nice appearance. Harkens back to the days of the World Straight Pool Championships where the players were in tuxedos.
Well, I can only say that they hated it then,
As they do now.
and they probably hate it all. Although these guys are in such good shape, they probably like getting dressed up. Lassiter's quote was, putting a pool player in a tuxedo is like putting whipped cream on a pickle.
hot dog. On a hot dog, I
On a-
thought it was.
Well, pickle, hot
Right,
dog, take your pick.
Right. John's gonna go in there now with the 11 ball. Disturb those.
Break with the 1.
I believe so.
Very simple. You get enough action when that 15 crashes into the... Oh, that's the 10 ball crashes into the 3, and
That's
the 2
right.
ball hits the 6.
Oh.
Should have enough.
surprising. I don't think he liked that.
Not at all. He's got that 5 though. Played a 5, then come back off for the 13.
That would have been his break ball, but he's got no other shot. 6 doesn't pass, I don't think. Have to shoot that 12. And then maybe go in.
Is that the
with
12?
the
I'm
8.
sorry. What did I say? The 15?
Yeah. I'll go the 12, 8. Break him up with
you
the
have to
8.
get a good angle on that 8.
That's right.
That might be a little tricky. Let's see how he gets back to that.
Oh, he's looking at the 9.
Yeah, the only way to get to the 8 was to clear the 6
The
out of the
6.
way.
That's correct.
There we go. You're going to pull right up into the 3 ball. It should clip the 10 out of the way.
Yeah, maybe make the 10 as the break ball.
Probably will.
Yep. Gonna have the
Or maybe
13
not.
for
I mean,
insurance.
It's
Could
very
be.
hard to tell the angles from the booth.
Well, we'll see where it goes. Oh,
You got the
got
7.
lucky. I think it's a 3, but yeah.
3, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Oops. Oops.
Ooh, now that he didn't want to do.
No, that was
Hmm.
strange.
That's a pattern he's talking about. What's he gonna do here? Is he gonna leave that ball in the rack? Oh, look at that.
Slapped it to the rail and came across. John
What a
likes his break
beautiful
shots
shot.
pretty high. But with this angle, I don't know if he can catch the rack.
I think you're right. He may have to.
One
Come
rail
one
or 2
rail.
rails. Did I leave out any other New York players? Yes, I did. Rolando Avellino.
Aravina, that's
Aravina,
correct.
excuse me.
Local,
And yourself,
player.
of course.
yes.
And anyone else that I can think of?
Holden Chin.
Holden Chen, there you go. Real gentleman.
I agree.
It's hard to remember all the players that that are in the tournament. It's
Quite
hard
a
to.
few. There were quite a few from New York. Very well represented. Of course, Mike Siegel.
Well, he's not from New York.
No, former champion was
Yes.
here. Danny Harriman,
But yes.
bank specialist, is here. He's sitting there behind on the screen. A lot of great talent.
Well, he obviously saw more of that ball than I thought he could. The object ball in the rack. A terrific shot.
I agree. Open them up.
Wonder if he has a shot. We don't have a full view here. Okay,
Yes, he
yes, he
does.
has shots, yes.
He's got to get rid of that 7 ball.
What's he need, 24 for 25? Child's play.
I don't think he came up high enough.
No, he's got the 5. He's going to break.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do. I think he wanted to come up higher and shoot the 7 and come around. But does have the 5.
Look out.
Look at that. Knows he dodged a bullet there.
Sure did. He's got to come up with the shot here. This is not a gimme.
Don't know if you can see that 15.
Yeah, he could see it. He'd be up and
Yes.
squawking if he
That's true. It's a 13, actually.
13. Excuse me. Nice shot.
I think he should be out here now. Stay in line. No real trouble. A little surprised he's not taking care of that 11 right now.
He'll
He
use
might
the-
use that to get on the 2.
Yeah, of course. Now, having said that, with such assurance,
He's not
naturally
doing
he
either
shoots
of
the
them.
11.
And
He probably heard us. You see, he should have paid more attention to us. He
Right.
wouldn't be in this mess right now.
I don't think he's got any problems with this rack.
There's Holden right there in
There
the
you go.
background.
Fine player, room owner.
Mm-hmm.
See how John used that 15 ball to stop the cue ball? I knew that was going to be his move. These great players know that there's more than one way to stop a cue ball. Again, he does it. Not quite sure he's convinced of what his break shot is going to be unless he uses the... Oh, there you go. He bumps it out. With the 12
got
ball. Yeah.
Well, I say the 8.
8, 15, 2. I guess that's a 14.
Not the 15. 15's going to be the key.
Okay.
I say the 8, the 14, and the 2. Or the 8, the 2, and the 14, leaving the 15 for the key. I think he's going to take a shot at leaving the 15 for the end.
Yeah, he raise and draw back. Get him all the way around the table. For the 2. And keep in mind, we're talking about the round robin format here, so it's both of these players, even though they're in the same grouping of 8, neither of them will be eliminated with the loss of the match. The top 4 advance.
Oops.
Yeah,
He got
wound-
it. Came
yeah,
off
wound
with a
up.
good speed.
Yep, wound up straight like he wanted to be. A little slow roll. He'll get close to his work. Unless he might come off a rail if you don't like how close he's going to be. That's what it looks like it's going to. Yeah.
Ooh,
Gave himself a little more room.
big angle.
Yeah.
That's it. It's gone. Should need about 10 from here.
Ball's awfully close to the rack. Probably got an inch there. Inch and a half. Once the rack is removed. Both these players play at a nice pace, nice rhythm. They're playing well. It's 11. Doesn't even need to get through this rack.
Seems like he's losing a point every time he scores a rack. He needed 43 when he racked him. He needed 29. He made another rack and he needed 16 and.
John's complaining about his.
If he runs
his
one
angle
more
here.
rack, he's going to be losing this game. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
John's complaining about the angle on his break shot. Not too happy about it.
No, he left himself a big angle there. That was...
Maybe there's a ball that's not freezing. That's what it looks like. So
At this
John's-
angle, he's worried about it.
John's going to take his ivory and malachite Bobby Hunter cue
And smash it
and
into 1,000 pieces.
and tap the ball. Playing with a $3,000 cue. That's nice. I'm sure Bobby would be
He's
happy
not
to see
worried.
that.
It's not a Mike Siegel cue.
That's right. Yeah, he just said, "Did you like that, Bobby?" Bobby must be watching him.
In 2000, Mike Siegel broke his own cue playing John. He slammed it on the floor after scratching it.
With Rolando Aravina as the referee
Yes.
at in the Roseland Ballroom.
Well, he caught a bad roll here. He's obviously safe.
Yes.
Got nothing to shoot at here.
No shots here.
He's the former world straight ball and 9-ball champion from the United States, Alan Hopkins.
There's another beginner. They just announced on a different table, Alan Hopkins.
And his opponent from Canada, Tom Kasich.
And there's the Canadian qualifier, Tom Kasich playing Alan Hopkins. Hopkins, the huge underdog in that match.
Well,
Well, John doesn't know what to shoot here first. He's got to get rid of that 5-ball.
John doesn't have to do a damn thing here. He can do anything he wants.
I agree.
He's only going for 8 balls in this position, I think. 7 ball, 8, 9. He made 2 on the break. 5, 10, 11.
Well, he'd like to not have to put that cue ball in with those 4 balls if he doesn't
Yeah.
have to. But I'm sure he doesn't want to shoot that 11 either. So let's see what he does here. He can actually go in them.
He doesn't need
now.
to. You are right about that. He doesn't need to.
No, but he can go in pretty safely now if he wants to shoot the 9 and come back up. He has the 5 as the insurance.
Yeah, but he can't get around that too for the break.
Well, there you go.
If he's paying
He's
attention
well
to the
aware.
score,
He
yeah.
is well aware of how many
He's not
balls he
going
needs.
near him. Play the 7, the 2, the 1, or the 9.
He
Is that the
can't be
9?
crazy about shooting that 11 ball unless he can get dead on it with the 1. Let's see what he does.
He may
here.
come up for the 8, shoot the 1 in the side, then the 11 for the last 3. That's what he's doing. He's going to come up, play the 8. If he overruns position for the 8, he'll play the 1 down the corner. Oh, he's not even playing around with it. He's just coming around for a wide open shot.
That's very nice
Practical
play.
pool.
Very nice play.
Yeah, he's right on it. He's right on it. Going to play that 1 ball.
He's got 3 more.
Very clean.
Now he's down to 2. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you very much, Danny, for your time.
Oh, wait, is this game over?
It is in 2 more
Oh.
balls.
Oh, I didn't even hear the fat lady singing.
Oh, well, if that lady sung, Thorston Hohmann is going to have to regroup
Yeah, that's it.
on this ball here. 1 more.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody and Randy and Charlie for the tournament. Had a lot of fun.
Yes.